Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Archa Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. Alright? So this is pertaining to, again, an exhortation on how to properly worship Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, and how to abstain from the lust of the flesh, and rather to walk in the spirit, so that we can do what is pleasing unto the Lord. Right? So let's go into it, man. It says here in John 4:22, ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Israelites. Okay? Salvation is for the Israelites, as pertaining to Romans 9:3, all the way to verse 6, I believe. Alright? Okay, Yahushua came to save his people from their sins, not the whole world. Yahushua said it himself, I pray not for the world, I pray for them that thou hast given me. Okay, so even before he prays for the Israelites, he prays for the Israelites of the Most High, the house of David. Okay, those that have faith to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, even unto death. Okay, those that are going to follow him in truth and sincerity and in the spirit. All right, just as according to as it is written. Okay. Just as it says, he that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, not according to your own opinion, not according to vanity, but according to what is written, according to the laws and the testimony. Okay, so it says here in verse 23, but the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers, okay, the elect, okay, the elect and the great multitude, the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. And what is the spirit? What is the truth? It's according to the book, according to the light, according to the testimony and the laws. Okay, by doing the things that are pleasing unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says what? This is the commandment. This is the book of the commandments of the Lord. They that keep it shall live, and they that depart from it shall die. Okay, so this is how you. What's the spirit? The spirit of prophecy. Okay, if you worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai according to the spirit of prophecy, which is the spirit of truth. Okay, that means that you're worshiping him the right way. That means that you're a member, that Lord willing, if you continue to the end, you will be a part of those true worshipers. Okay, for the Father seeketh such to worship him. That's the way that the Lord wants to be worshipped. Okay, according to the spirit and according to the truth. Okay, the Most High is a spirit. Okay, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. And that being said, you have to walk in the spirit, to worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You have to walk, to worship him in the spirit. You have to walk according to the spirit and not according to the flesh. Okay? So it says here in Galatians 5:16, this I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary one to another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. And those things that ye would are the things that are pleasing unto the Most High. Okay, just as Paul said it himself, when I do good, I find that sin is also there with me. That I do not, and that I won't do, I do, because of the flesh, because of because we're in this sinful flesh, man. And that's why you have to, in this time of repentance, okay, well, in this period of, in this grace period, we are to exercise ourselves into mortifying the flesh. We have to exercise ourselves into denying our lust, our fleshly carnal lust, so that we may increase in the spirit. Okay, it says here, but if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. Okay, it says here in Romans 8:1, therefore is there no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach Yahushai, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. So again, there's no condemnation, because again, you're walking after Yahushai. Okay, you're worshiping Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in truth and in spirit if you're not walking in the flesh. Okay, that's why again we push the importance. As it says, as Paul said it himself, we establish the law, because it's through because the law is what? The law is spiritual. By you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you yourself, you're walking that path of spirituality. Okay, that's that path of righteousness, by forsaking the flesh. Okay, for the law, who walk not after the flesh. I'll read that again. Romans 8:1. Therefore, there is no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach Yahushai, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. For the law of the spirit of life in Hamashiach Yahushai had made us free from the law of sin and death. Okay, because now the blood of Yahushai, through his sacrifice, we are covered. If you truly believe, if you hold fast to this doctrine unto the end, okay, the Lord will vouch for you, saying that he is one of mine people. He is one of mine. Okay, so therefore death will not overcome you, just as it did not overcome Yahushai, because what? Our faith has overcame the world. Just as Yahushai overcame the world, through your faith in Yahushua, you can also overcome the world. And it's going to go into it, man. It says here, for what the law could not do, in that it was weak to the flesh, okay? So again, the flesh is really the kryptonite of us Israelites, man. And because of this, the flesh, we are not able to keep the covenant of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the first covenant, all right? So that's why the death has found opportunity in the law, because we are not able to keep it, okay? So it says here, for what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, the Most High sent his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin, condemned sin in the flesh. How did he condemn sin? By not sinning, okay? By being able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, even in mind, in action, and in deeds, okay? In action, deeds, in the mind, he didn't sin, he didn't offend, okay? You see? So it says here, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. Okay, so that's how you know if you have a carnal mindset, you won't think about heavenly things. You won't seek the kingdom first. You will think about the now and the now. Okay, you're not thinking about even the then. You're thinking about the right now, man. You're thinking about instant gratification. Okay, you're thinking about things that you can see and not the things that you cannot see. Because what faith is the hope and of the substance of the things that we cannot see. Okay, so to be carnal minded, you're not hoping for things, man. Your expectations are on things that are tangible. Okay, not on things that of the spirit. Okay, that's why the flesh. That's why a carnal mind is enmity against the Most High. Okay, so it says here, they that are of the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Okay, because again, the Lord is not mocked. Whatsoever you sow, that ye shall reap. If you sow in the flesh, you shall reap death and corruption. But if you sow in the Spirit, you will reap life everlasting. Okay. And again, the truth will set you free. So walking after the Spirit, that gives you a peace of mind. Yahushua said what? Peace I give you, not as the world giveth. Because the world gives you nothing but a facade. Gives you nothing but lies, deceit. Okay? It's, like I said, instant gratification. At the moment, it feels good. But at the last, it's what? Death and destruction. Okay? Because to be enmity against the Most High, that makes you an enemy of the Lord, man. Okay? You're going to, in the time of Jacob's trouble, you're going to seek to save your life. And at the end, you're going to lose it. Okay? That's what's going to happen unto those that don't have faith and they're not building themselves up in the Spirit to be led of the Spirit to make the right decisions in the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay? Because again, it says what? The Lord is the guide of them that keep his commandments. And again, to keep the commandments, that means that you have a spiritual mindset. Okay? So it says here, but the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High. Okay? Contrary, meaning the adversary, for it is not subject to the laws of the Most High. Again, it's not subject. It's not going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? The laws, the flesh wants comfortability. The flesh wants to be pleased at all times. Okay? It doesn't want to be in straits. Okay, but just to walk after Yahushua is to walk that straight and narrow path, that path of difficulty. The flesh hates it. Okay? The flesh hates difficulty, man. All right? You see? It even tells you, what do I mean about the flesh? The flesh will not, Salakia, and again, pertaining to wisdom, to obtain that spirit of righteousness, the desire to walk after righteousness. Okay, it says what? Yahushua said it himself, you must deny yourself and carry your cross. Okay, the very true beginning of wisdom is the desire of discipline. Okay, desire to be taught, desire to go through those traits. so that you can grow. Okay, the desire of losing so that you may win at the end. Okay, delayed gratification. Okay, we're patiently waiting for Yahushua to come and give us a reward for our faith in him. Okay, which the faith which the flesh will not endure. Okay, okay, it says here, but ye are not in the flesh, Salakia, but the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the laws of the Most High, neither indeed can be, so that they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. So all the wicked of Israel who are in the flesh, who are walking according to the flesh, when the time comes when Yahushua comes to deliver his people, the rest that are walking in the flesh, they're gonna be destroyed, man. It tells you, like I read before in John. Okay, the true worshippers of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua are gonna worship him in truth and in the spirit and in truth. Okay, so all those that are in the flesh that are enmity against the Most High, they're gonna be destroyed. They're gonna be left behind. Okay, it says here, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so be that the spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of the Most High, he is none of his. So again, if you're a fleshly Israelite, okay, the Lord is not with you. The Lord is not dealing with you, because you have to be spiritual. You have to seek the kingdom first. Means that you have a spiritual, you have a discerned taste for spiritual things. Okay, just as I said, what in Colossians, I'll get to it, but I'll paraphrase it right now. It says, what? Seek the things that are above. If you are in Hamashiach, seek the things that are above. Okay, where he dwelleth. Okay, you see, where righteousness dwelleth. Okay, not here, because this is a polluted place, man. Okay, it says here, verse 10, Romans 8 and 10. And if Hamashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness. Okay, the spirit is life. This the spirit that quickeneth. Okay, the words that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai spoke, those are the words that bring us back to life, that bring us back in our right mind. Okay, that lead us to life everlasting. Okay, the flesh profited nothing. Okay, the flesh profited nothing, man. That's why it is important now to mortify your members, mortify the flesh, the deeds of flesh, man, because those things are the works of evil. Okay, you see, it says here, and again, the body is dead. The outward man dieth, the outward man dieth daily, but the inward man is revived. Okay, the inward man, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, is what sustains us to keep going, man, to keep going through this filthy and abominable kingdom, knowing that the Lord is going to bring a great judgment in this place and a great salvation to those that believe, those that are walking according to the Spirit. Okay, so it says here, verse 11, but if the spirit of him that raised up Yahweh Shai from the dead dwelleth in you, he that raised up Hamashach from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his spirit that dwelleth in you. So again, having Yahweh Shai, as it says, know ye not that Yahweh Shai is in you, except ye be reprobate. And again, to be reprobate is to be rejected. And why would you be rejected? Again, is because the spirit of wisdom dwelleth not in you, which again is Yahweh Shai in the spirit. Okay, if the spirit of righteousness, of wisdom, doesn't dwell with you, the Lord will not be pleased with you. Okay, the Lord only delights in them that dwell with wisdom. Okay, that's the wisdom gives you and obtains the friendship of the Lord, and also makes you a prophet. Okay, it makes you, the Lord only loves them that dwell with wisdom. Okay, so again, if that wisdom is not in you, okay, if the spirit of righteousness is not in you, the Lord will not raise you up from the dead. Okay, because again, the flesh profited nothing. Okay, it's the spirit that's gonna get beat. Come on, man, it's the spirit that's gonna allow you to get beamed up in the chariot. Okay, you're already there in the mind. You already have to have a mindset, a spiritual mindset, to even be qualified to even get beamed up, man. Okay, because the flesh will not inherit the kingdom of heaven. Okay, when you get beamed up, you have to be changed. Okay, but if you don't have the spirit of Yahushua in you, how you're gonna change in what? You're only flesh. Your spirit is dead if Yahushua is not in you. Okay, so you cannot get beamed up, man. Okay, You have nothing there to sustain you from that spiritual transition. Okay, you need to have Yahushua in you to be able to get beamed up and be changed. Okay, it's a physical thing first, man. Okay, you have to become a new creature in Yahushua to obtain that salvation, man. That goes into having that spiritual mindset. Okay, so it says here, because again, the Lord will quicken your mortal body, but inside your mortal body, the spirit of Yahushua is in there. Okay, by His Spirit that dwelleth in you. Okay, therefore, brethren, ye are debtors, not of the flesh. It's like not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. If ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. That's it, straight up. If you live after the flesh, you're gonna die. That's it, man. But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of your bodies, ye shall live. Okay? If you mortify the deeds of the flesh, you will live, man. Okay? And that's a sure thing. Okay? If you abstain from the lust of the flesh and walk after the Spirit, you will live. Okay? For as many as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, they are the sons of the Most High. Okay, and the Lord will come and deliver His people, His children. Okay, it tells you in Malachi, I believe, Malachi or Micah, it tells you that the Lord will come back, and then at that time you will be able to discern who is His servant and who is the wicked of the people, man. And the Lord will deliver the righteous as a father deliver his son from trouble. Okay. And that's why we are to be walking in the Spirit. Okay. It says here in Colossians 3 and 1, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affections on things above, seeking the kingdom first, not on things on the earth. So because again, the earth is gonna pass away, man. That's why when the rich guy told Yahushua, good master, what will I do that I may enter into life everlasting? He said, what? Keep the commandments. But if you want to be perfect, sell all that you have and follow me. In a sense, forsake everything and follow after righteousness. Okay? All right? But that doesn't mean in this time to sell your house, quit your job. We're in this place, man. We are to use the world, but not abuse the world. Okay, so again, this guy didn't have the understanding. He did not have the spiritual, so like the spiritual mindset. He was thinking carnally. Okay, that guy was thinking carnally. Oh, you're telling me I have to sell everything that I have, but I'm rich. That's why I was saying that a rich man will hardly enter into heaven. Why? Because his mind is on his treasures on things are in his riches. Okay, but really we should stack up riches in heaven that no man can steal. Okay, that no moth can corrupt. Okay, so again, we are to seek the things that are above. We should have our affections to have something affectionate onto you is that something that you love dearly. Okay, so your affection are supposed to be on the heavenly things. Okay, not on things on the earth, for ye are dead. Okay, we're already dead on this earth, man. We're dead, but we're living through the Spirit, man. You see, as Paul said, for me to die is gain, but to live is Hamashiach. So as we're walking on this earth, we're walking as ambassadors of the Lord. Our life is in His hand. Okay, we don't everything that we do nowadays is for the Lord, man. Okay, of course we have our duties on the earth, our earthly duties. Some of us are fathers. Some of us are taking care of families. Okay, some of us have duties on this side. Okay, but first and foremost, we're seeking the kingdom first. Our most important thing is to put Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai first, man. To seek the kingdom. Okay, so it says here, for ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High. When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with Him in glory, in those spiritual bodies. Okay, changed. Okay, because it says what? Mortify therefore your members. So again, we're rehearsing the righteous acts, and by doing that, that means that you're already, because in the kingdom you're gonna have a spiritual bodies, so the flesh will not have power, will not have, there won't be that it won't be any more of a war in your inward parts. The war in your inward parts is gonna be over. The flesh was defeated, death was defeated, and righteousness and the Spirit has won. Okay, ultimately victory is already promised. Okay, but it's just now we have to wait until Yahushua comes and obtains His glory first. Okay, but until then, we are to fight this inward battle. But in the kingdom, there isn't going to be a fight. Okay? In the kingdom, we're going to be in the spirit 24/7. Okay? But in this time, we're rehearsing the righteous acts. So even more, now we are to mortify our members. Okay? Because in the kingdom, we're not going to be in the flesh. Okay? So right now, we're rehearsing the fact that we are not falling to the wiles of the devil. We're resisting the flesh. We're resisting the devil so that we may walk in the spirit. Okay? It's a fight. Right now, it's a fight, but in the kingdom, it's not going to be a fight. So like just cut it short, just to say it specifically, in the kingdom, it's not going to be a fight between the flesh and the spirit. We're going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to 100% because the Lord will put that programming in our inward parts. Okay, the flesh will not have control over us anymore, man. It won't be a fight anymore. Okay, we won't have to resist the devil anymore, man. Okay, it says here, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth. So again, on this side, okay, it says here, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affections, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. For which things, and again, you should look up these words, man. You should look up these words and make sure that you understand what it means. Okay, so you can really get the intensity behind the wickedness behind those acts, man. So that again, you may abstain from it. Okay. It says here again, I'll read that again. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanliness, inordinate affections, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. For which things' sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience. Okay, so you yourself, you'll be called the children of disobedience if you're doing these things. Again, those are fleshy things. Those are things of the flesh. Those are carnal things, man. The things that are being ultimately being pushed under the rulership of Isa Edom. Okay, those are the things that Isa Edom promotes, man. Okay, because again, he's the son of perdition, the ultimate son of perdition, man, the wicked that the Bible speaks of, the border of wickedness. Okay, but again, anyone that follows after his vibration, they're ultimately called the children of disobedience. And what does it say? That disobedience is as the sin of witchcraft. Okay, idolatry. Okay, and you will not suffer a witch to live. Okay, it says here. So again, the wrath of the Lord is upon them that walk according to these things, man. All right, and that's the majority of the earth. That's the majority of the earth, or under that gross darkness, or walking according to these things, man. And that's why the world to come is for a few. This world was made for many. The world to come is for a few. Okay, and it says here, in the which ye also walked, and sometimes when ye lived in them. So again, before we were in the truth, we're walking according to these things, and that's why we should have a even more repentful heart. As it says, as it was in your heart to go astray from the Lord, seek Him 10 times more, man. Okay, you should be humble. You should be ashamed of the wickedness that you've done in the world, man. Okay, coming to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai with shame faced, man. Knowing that if it wasn't for Him, we'd be done, man. We'd be at Sodom and Gomorrah. Israel would have been at Sodom and Gomorrah, meaning completely destroyed. Okay? It says here, but now ye also put off all these things. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deed. The old man represents the flesh. The old man represents the person that you were in the past before you knew the truth, before you came and you vowed your vow unto Yahweh Shai, saying that you would walk according to righteousness. Okay? Each and every day, you're supposed to grow in the truth. And each and every day, you're supposed to get closer and closer and resembling Yahweh Shai, and less resembling your old self. Okay? Because that's what we're striving for. We're striving for perfection. That's what it means to walk after Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the example of perfection. Okay? Like I said, He is the only one that kept the law, statutes, and commandments, not only in deeds, but also in thoughts. Okay? He never sinned. Okay? So we're walking according to that image, to that example. Okay? And see, we're following after Yahweh Shai so that we can emulate or resemble. He's the closest thing that we can attain unto righteousness, man. So we're walking according to that light, man. All right? So that we can look more and more as Yahweh Shai and less as our evil self in the past, man. So it says here, verse 12, Put on therefore as the elect. Okay, because again, we don't know who's the elect, but we need to put on as the elect. Okay, because only the elect would walk as the elect. Okay, only the elect will do the necessary things to please the Lord. Okay, so already they're having that mindset to walk as the elect. That's already a spiritual mindset in itself. Okay, and then you have to figure out how does an elect walk. Okay, and that's what it goes into. It says what? Put on therefore as the elect, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another, forgiving one another, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Hamashach forgave you, so also do ye. Okay, so those are the things that are characteristics or attributes that an elect has. Okay, and those are the things that you have to conform to your life so that you may walk in the image of an elect. Okay, Lord willing, we're a part of that number. Okay, and again, go back into that chapter. This is Colossians 3. You know, you go back into those Colossians 3, and you go back into those characteristics or attributes, and then you see and you read, so you can get the proper definition of such characteristics, so that you can either add it if it's good, or remove it if it's bad. Okay, if it's pleasing unto the Lord, or if it's evil to the Lord, you remove it. If it's good, you add it to your life, man, to the best of your ability. Okay, because ultimately it's a thing of growth. Okay, we're not gonna achieve perfection on this side, but it's how much are you willing to do it, man? Are you willing to set aside the old man and to become a new creature, man? Are you willing to sacrifice yourself? Are you willing to kill yourself so that you can live in Hamashiach? Okay, so again it says here, and above all these things put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness. Okay, and so if you can prophesy, if you can have all the breakdowns, if you have revelations and visions, if you don't have prophecy, all this so like if you don't have charity, all this is in vain, because the most important thing is love. Okay, loving the Lord with all your heart, mind, and soul, and treating your neighbor as thyself. And by doing these things, you're gonna keep the law, statutes, and commandments like it's just gonna be instant, because you're gonna put yourself in another man's shoes, in another person's shoes, and you're gonna be able to say, okay, I don't want no one to do this to me, so I'll refrain from it. And also because I fear the Lord, that's another thing. I fear the Lord, so I won't do it. Okay, some people they can put themselves in other people's shoes, but they don't fear the Lord, so eventually they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall somehow, some way. Without the fear of the Lord, and without having that mindset of treating your neighbor as yourself, you know, eventually you're gonna fold. Okay, not to say that the just man doesn't fail, but the thing is, the just man get it back up, and he keeps walking that path of righteousness. Okay, so it says here, and let the peace of the Most High rule in your heart. Okay, meaning the peace of the Most High. What is that? The law, statutes, and commandments. Meditating on these laws, statutes, and commandments day and night, because again they represent life. Okay, and they increase the fear of the Lord in you. Okay, if you meditate on these things, they are in you. Okay, they're in you, and you can, and now, oh shit, I can't deal with this woman. She told me, well, you know, everything was right until she told me she had a man. I cut her off. Okay, well, I can't. Yo, I know this guy. He left $10,000 right there in front of me, but I know it's his. I'm gonna grab it and give it back to him. You know, I got bills to pay, but yo, shit, man. That's the Lord tempting me, man. That's the devil tempting me, man. I'm gonna grab that money, give it back to him. Who knows? He might give me an extra 100, you know, for my good deed. Okay, and if not, the Lord will recompense me for my righteousness. All right. All these little things, man. You meditate on the law, statutes, and commandments. You walk in the Spirit. It's gonna be well with you, man. It says what? Walk in the fear of the Lord, and everything you do will succeed. Everything you do will prosper. All right. Okay, because again, the flesh profited nothing, man. It's the Spirit that quickened it, man. Again, I have to repeat it. Okay, so again, it says here, let the word of the Most High dwell in you richly in all wisdom. Again, the meditating on the scriptures, on the law, statutes, and commandments, on the history, on the precepts, on the dark saying, meditating on these things, meditating on the evil to come, so that you know how to pray for before the evil comes. All right, meditating on the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Right, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts of the Lord. Okay, your hearts to the Lord. And whatsoever ye do, in word or in deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him. So again, just there, everything that you do, like I said, your life belongs to the Lord, man. Everything that you do, yo, Tawada Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay? Barakata Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay? Everything that you do, you're giving thanks to the Lord, man, knowing that He's the one that gave you that breath for you to wake up in the morning. He's the one that made you go through your day and made you that allowed you to get back home at night, man. Throughout the day, you're thinking upon the Lord. You're thinking upon His mercy. Okay, your whole life is now based of serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yashai. Okay, how to please Him. As a woman, really, that's as a man. I mean, as a man speaking, I would love a wife that her whole mind, the whole world revolves around me. That's how it's supposed to be, man. Your woman, your wife, your woman is supposed to, her life is supposed to revolve around you, just as we change our life and model our life to Yahweh Shai. Just as it says, Yahweh is the head of Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai is the head of man, and man is the head of a woman. So the woman is supposed to mold her life concerning the lifestyle of her husband. And the husband is supposed to mold his life concerning Yahweh Shai, so that he can do what is pleasing unto the Lord. Okay, that's the real balance. That's the real order and structure that the Lord had in place. Okay, so in all that we do, okay, and of course we're in the flesh. You're gonna fall sometimes, like I said before, but your mindset should be, let's say, if you could put a number to it, your mind should be 75 to 80% on the scriptures, on the word, on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and then the rest, the rest you do what you have to do, man. Okay, the rest you do what you have to do in the world. You handle your business, but first and foremost is you seek Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's what it means to serve the Lord in truth and in spirit. All right, mortify your members and walk after the spirit, so that ye may live. All right. So that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutation to the hopeful elect. Abba Babal, Kwam Yasha'Allah. Until next lesson, Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom. Until next time.